I am good.
Okay.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Are you Christmas time good?
Oh, I love Christmas
Are you
time.
down to clown with Jesus, our Lord and Savior?
I wasn't sure what you were doing. You just, like, braced.
I was sliding the chair
Like,
forward.
what's
I'm really sorry.
Do you like Christmas?
Yeah, I like Christmas.
I like Christmas a lot.
I like the capitalistic aspects of Christmas.
Absolutely.
We don't really care about the religious part.
No.
But Merry Christmas to
Merry
all.
Christmas. Happy holidays. Welcome to
Make It Weird. The mini-sode.
The Christmas edition.
I wish I had like jingle bells. This is now our third time trying to intro the podcast. We lost the first one to technical difficulties, and the second one I just got too annoyed.
The second one we lost to emotional difficulties.
Standard.
But yeah, welcome to our mini episode, our mini Rita-ville-sode, as we drink some margaritas.
Our Christmas margaritas.
Christmas margaritas. The only thing that makes them
margaritas.
Christmas is that I made them during Christmas time.
Oh, I thought you added like a little something something to them.
I whispered very softly and like seductively into it, Christmas.
Christmas.
You could taste that, right? In the
Absolutely.
margarita?
Yeah, no, I tasted your soft,
My
seductive
soft little, like,
whisper.
Christmas.
There's nothing more seductive than a woman whispering Christmas into your ear. Yeah, we'll be doing some Christmas themed stuff.
Yeah, we got some fun things going on.
But I think first we need to get through some headlines.
Let's start off. Headline-A-Thon.
All right, you ready? So, actress 33 dies after consuming frog venom at spiritual cleansing retreat in Mexico.
Well, she's certainly cleaned out now, isn't she?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There's nothing more cleansing than a good death.
Her spirit is definitely cleansed from her body.
Yeah, it's straight out of there. Not a well-known actress.
No, like I think an indie actress in Mexico.
Liquid Death's Pit Diaper flies off shelves following viral bathroom incident at SF concert.
I gotta look this up. What the fuck is a pit diaper? Pit diapers.
It's so good.
Okay, images.
Well, first of all, Liquid Death, most people know, is a very, like, fancy water brand. They make canned water, sparkling water. Oh, God, she's making a face. Show us. Yep.
Why do they have
it has a pad in there. I think it's legit.
No.
It says flies off shelves. People are buying it.
Liquid Death depends. It's a collab. What the fuck?
So basically, people are buying this, like, very, Harley Davidson looking diaper. So
this is like BDSM. Did they get my ex to model this?
So that they can stay in a concert pit longer, pissing and shitting themselves.
I don't want to be fucking windmilling and then have some guy with a poopy diaper.
First of all, I don't want to sit in my own piss, especially not my own
shit.
Okay,
speak for yourself.
Oh, okay.
That's just ducky-ucky.
It's pretty nasty.
Ready?
Yes.
Desperate sheriff's deputy takes to porn for cash, but resigns when her raunchy double life is exposed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so it sounds like she was doing OnlyFans or some sort of equivalent, and when people on the force found out...
But, get that money.
Yeah, I mean, frankly...
No fucking shame.
Being a sheriff doesn't pay a whole lot. Mm-mm. At least from what I remember, like, my stepdad was a police officer, and, like...
$60K or less, probably.
Yeah, like, you're not getting a lot of money for it.
No, absolutely not. And... how do we think this situation would have differed if it was a man?
Oh, they would have, like, patted him on the back.
Yeah, exactly.
And they would have talked shit about his pee-pee behind his back.
Yeah, but now she feels so shamed that she has to quit doing this thing.
I wonder if she makes enough on OnlyFans to supplement her income.
Right?
I hope so.
Let's hope that she can make an alternate identity on OnlyFans and keep doing it so she can keep getting that cash.
Yeah.
All right. Oregon City asks people to please stop putting googly eyes on public art as prank becomes tourist attraction.
I think that sounds really cute.
It's really cute, and it's kind of rude they're asking them to stop. However, the picture I saw was, like, very large googly eyes on a big sculpture.
Like how?
Like, half the size of, like, the Chicago bean.
The googly eyes?
No, the sculpture.
Oh my god, I was like,
but the googly eyes
damn.
on it, I mean, they had to have been, like
a foot.
Yeah. I don't know where the hell you get those, but...
the internet.
Yeah. Margaritas are making me real burpy.
Ooh. Speaking of VA officials resign after Breitbart report of staff orgy at Tennessee Veterans Hospital.
The orgy was at the hospital?
Yeah, sounds like it.
At a VA hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Listen, man, doctors gotta get down. We've all seen Grey's Anatomy. We know what goes on.
Damn, VA hospital? So wait, what happened to them? They got charged with something?
They all resigned.
Oh, they resigned after.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might make me be like, all right.
Maybe don't do it at the hospital.
No.
Like, do it somewhere, like, at least at someone's house, maybe.
Imagine being a nurse or something and walking in.
Imagine being the
Peace
one
out.
person not invited. That's the person that, like, reported.
In China, people are hiring climbing buddies for big money. The more attractive they are, the higher the price. So if you want to go climbing, but you don't got anyone to go with, you can pay to have someone go with you. And you can pay even more if you want them to be pretty.
I mean, I guess if you're paying someone for their looks and generally to keep you from being
lonely.
lonely.
I guess if you want someone to have company with you, you'd like them to be aesthetically pleasing, then you need to pay a little bit more.
I want them to be athletically pleasing.
Have some nice quads and calves to look at if they're hiking ahead of you.
Oh, I just meant, like, someone that's really good at climbing.
Oh, okay.
That can, like, maybe watch and be like, buddy, I'm too tired. Watching you makes me tired. You know, like, that kind of experience. Ohio Supreme Court stands by a ruling that boneless chicken wings do not mean without bones.
There was a court ruling for that?
Yes. So a man ate
God.
a boneless chicken wing, and he swallowed it, and a bone got stuck in his throat. So he sued. Which frankly makes sense. Like, if I'm buying boneless chicken wings, which frankly are chicken nuggets at this point.
Yes, they are.
Like, I expect there to be no bones in my boneless chicken wings.
Well, yeah. If you're titling it boneless, then they should be boneless.
Ohio says it doesn't matter.
Damn.
There can be bones in your boneless chicken wings.
But that's only in Ohio? That's a statewide ruling?
Ohio Supreme Court, yeah.
So
everywhere else,
only in Ohio, it's okay if you choke on the bones from boneless chicken wings, but literally anywhere else. And you know the places that are serving those are usually big chains and stuff, like Buffalo Wild Wings. So they're getting their chicken from the same fucking places.
There's a reason most astronauts are from Ohio. Nobody wants to live in fucking Ohio. Sorry to all our Ohio listeners.
All 4 of you. There's only 4 people that live in Ohio, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they all listen, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like Rhode Island.
Bless Rhode Island. Honestly, good state. Pornhub will block access for Floridians on January 1st.
I heard about this. It's blocked in Texas right now, too.
Is it really? I didn't realize it was blocked in Texas.
Yeah.
Honestly, fuck them. I'm from Texas. But fuck them.
Yeah, because the state wants to require people to enter their, like, driver's license or identifying information into the website. Mm-hmm. And so Pornhub's like, we don't want our users to feel exposed. Yeah. Like, that's information that nobody should fucking need. It's stupid.
It's kind of like with OnlyFans. Like, that should be a private thing. Like, if I want to sell my panties to prison people that want to buy it for $7,000, I don't need anyone else to know about that.
Panties to prison people is that's like a lot of P sounds.
That's
a pretty panties to prison people.
That's a really good screen name. Panties for prison people.
Great for Pornhub.
They all pee.
Yeah, you know me.
Pee.
An 11-year-old became an accidental drug dealer after giving THC gummies to their classmates.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
How old do you know?
11-year-old.
Oh, you said 11-year-old?
I did.
Sorry, I'm not listening.
How many margaritas have you had?
7,000? Yes.
Oh, my God.
That's really fucking funny. I wish maybe there is, like, videos of this high classroom. That's so funny.
How do you think the teacher found out? They just asked for extra, like, sides for lunch or something?
Yeah, like, maybe they gave one to the teacher and the teacher was like, oh, shit, this don't smell like a regular gummy. Because even with a really good gummy that tastes like actual candy, you can still smell the THC. Or, I don't know if you're smelling the THC or the marijuana or whatever, or both. But you can smell something, and you can taste it when you eat them.
Something a little skunky.
Chattisgarh man swallows live chick. Man dies, bird survives.
Oh my God, I'm glad the bird survived.
Right?
Bro, why did he swallow it?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I didn't want to click it.
I don't blame
afraid.
you.
I just
wouldn't
read
want
the
to
headline
either. Yeah.
Honestly, though, you swallowing a live bird, I'm glad that bird lived, and
what are you
I'm
doing?
okay that you maybe didn't.
On God.
For real, so the name of this city, CHHATTISGARH.
Where is this?
Iowa? I don't know.
I thought you said Ohio, and I was like, fuck
that
Ohio.
Would be very funny.
Ohio
right,
back at it with their birds.
Chattisgarh. I'm so stupid. It's in India.
That explains why you can't pronounce it. Oh my goodness.
I don't know why I thought this was in the U.S. Anyways.
Dude, that's like this guy. Oh my God, I'll have to find him on TikTok. It's this guy. His name's like Squeezy or something like that. And he like records all of his videos like this. And he has this stupid face. And he has this story about one time he was supposed to meet up with this girl in Indiana, but he misread and he went to India instead, and he spent a week in India.
Oh.
Like, they're so ridiculous, but every single story that he has proof. Like, he has pictures.
Listen, I'm not the smartest crayon. I know this. But sometimes you kind of forget that there are people out there that are just that dumb.
Oh, yeah. It's like Squeezy is his neighbor. Skeezy.
Squeezy.
Yeah, he fucking kills me, man. So are we ready to get into some Christmassy stuff?
Yes, let's go.
I'm excited.
All right, so I'm actually going to start this with something, a little bonus in the beginning, because we got a really sweet email from a listener named Nellie, and Nellie is from Sweden.
Which is so cool.
It's so cool. So they're basically telling us, I'm sorry, I don't know your pronouns. They're telling us a couple little weird Christmas traditions they do in Sweden. So very quick. All right. Hi, here is my weird Christmas story. From the time I was 2 to 20, my family and I went to church on Christmas Eve, and it was always the same priest. Two things we did at the service that probably stand out is that we had a rhyme about the stable cat Kalle. It's Kalle. It was about a cat that sat up on the roof of the stables. The rhyme is basically a summary of the Christmas story.
Aww.
The priest said a line of the rhyme and made the movement that went with the sentence. Then the congregation imitates, then the priest, then the congregation, etc. This sounds very cute.
That does sound
very
really
sweet.
cute.
The other thing we did was everyone bleated like sheep. Imagining an entire congregation doing this. First, all the children bleat like playful lambs, then the women like worried ewes, then the men like burly rams, and finally all at the same time.
Aww.
This sounds like such a fun little tradition. I love
so
it.
Cute.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Sweden, Nellie.
Aww. Merry Christmas to you too, Nellie.
Thank you, Nellie. We loved that.
Yeah.
All right, so my topic is a little bit Krampus-esque.
Yeah.
But with a twist. All right, so we're going to travel over to Iceland.
Ooh.
Title of this article, which I really love, from NPR. You've heard of Santa, maybe even Krampus, but what about the child-eating Yule cat?
Yes.
Yes! All right, so the gigantic Yule cat is an Icelandic folklore, also called, oh god, Jólaköttur.
Can I see it? Fuck no, I'm not pronouncing that. Are you kidding? I'm not even gonna try.
Jólaköttur, or Christmas cat, is a huge and vicious cat from Icelandic Christmas folklore that is said to lurk in the snowy countryside during the Christmas season and eat people who do not receive new clothing before Christmas Eve.
I'm about it.
Yeah?
Yes.
So,
I love this cat who wants people to be fashionable.
Well, it's funny because, so they were talking about how, as a child, the worst gift you can get is clothes.
Oh yeah, socks and
I don't
underwear.
want or like a little like cutesy dress my grandma used to give me or something. I don't want that. Give me the toys. Give me the cash. Give me the gift cards.
Barbie.
Yes, Barbie or
Bratz
Barney.
dolls.
Yes.
I love Bratz dolls. I loved My Scene. My Scene was like in between Bratz dolls and Barbies.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like another version of a Barbie doll.
Oh, I do remember those. Very Clueless-esque.
Oh yeah, they were super fashionable and like kind of hot and like
absolutely.
They had their own website with games and stuff and I loved it.
But yeah, so the idea, so a child does not want to get clothes for Christmas. So first of all, you need to get clothes to be saved from being eaten by this Yule cat.
Okay.
And then you have to wear the clothes.
Oh.
So not only do you have to get the clothes, but you have to wear them.
Okay.
Otherwise, the giant Yule cat is going to eat you. So, in other versions of the story, the cat just eats the food of people without new clothes. The cat is closely associated with other figures of Icelandic folklore, considered the pet of the ogress Gryla and her sons, the Yule lads.
Yes, the Yule lads are also a really, really fun little story. It's like 12 little guys that will come into your place and cause different mischief. Like one will eat all your grain, or one will like eat all your butter, and it's
like little elves or something.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
little Christmas gremlins.
Yeah.
One of my favorite podcasts when I first started listening to podcasts was actually called Myths and Legends. And every year for the holidays, he would cover like a holiday monster. And that was one of the ones that he did was like the Yule lads and the Yule cat. And
I had never heard of the Yule cat before.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'd heard of Krampus, but yeah, this is really cool. There's a bunch of pictures of it. There's also huge like lit statues in Iceland too. There's one in particular if you Google, and I'll put a picture in here. But like this huge cat that's kind of like in like the pouncing stance, like down. It's got its little feet out. It's really, really neat. So the first definitive mention of the Yule cat is from an 1862 collection of folklore by John Arneson. I'm saying all these wrong, by the way, just FYI. It was described as an evil beast that would either eat those who did not get new clothes for Christmas or eat their quote Christmas bit, an extra portion of food given to residents of a farm. They called me Christmas bit in high school.
Damn straight they did. I heard them call you Christmas bit down the street. They had like 2 extra letters on there though, you know?
Yeah. B-I-T-T.
Bitch.
The unfortunate thing about being stupid is that you're really slow.
Is that the only thing?
There's a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's okay.
I'm smart on a delay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm smart later. It doesn't matter anymore because it's over. That's how I feel, though. So basically, there's a bunch of different versions of this folklore. There's a poem, a very long poem that it kind of originates from. But yeah, so if you're a little kid in Iceland, you hope that you get clothes, and then you gotta wear those clothes. Very Christmas Story when he gets the bunny outfit, and she makes him put it on, so he would be safe from the Yule cat.
Good for him.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a short one.
Love it. Short and sweet. That's good. Mine's a little bit longer.
Let's go.
This is one of my favorites, and I've known about this for a while, and it just cracks me up because it's something that you wouldn't ever expect. So we're going to do a little 2020 throwback, okay?
Ooh, okay. Let's go.
This is right from KFC's website. So this went up December 5th of 2020. The holiday season has arrived, and even though this year may be different than others, there are some traditions that will find a way to live on no matter what. Whether that's pulling out your favorite KFC holiday sweater for your virtual ugly sweater party, cozying up at home with your 11 herbs and spices fire log, or celebrating the Christmas season with a contactless delivery of Japan's traditional holiday cuisine, a KFC bucket. Some traditions are here to stay.
Nuh-uh.
Yes,
Oh
you
my God.
read that right.
Also, that's making me hungry. I want some KFC
I know,
right now.
right? Since the 1970s, KFC has been embedded in Japanese culture as part of the local Christmas tradition and celebrations. This time of year is when KFC Japan sees their highest sales, with December 24th being the busiest day of the year, 10 times busier than KFC Japan's annual average. So go ahead, bundle up in your KFC holiday sweater, gather around your 11 herbs and spices fire log, and I'll tell you the story of Kentucky for Christmas in Japan.
This is so funny. Also, a very similar thing in Korea. They love KFC in Korea.
Yeah. So while millions do celebrate Christmas with a KFC, others in Japan treat it as a romantic holiday similar to Valentine's Day, and couples mark the occasion with dinner in an upscale restaurant. But for other Japanese families, Christmas is acknowledged but not celebrated in any particular way. But those who do partake, it's not as simple as walking in and ordering your KFC bucket. Getting the KFC Christmas dinner often requires like ordering it out weeks in advance.
Oh my God.
Or waiting in line for hours.
Wow.
But how the fuck did we get here, right? So
For some fucking KFC chicken.
Oh,
it ain't that good.
So after World War II, the U.S. began occupying Japan as a sort of punishment for their role in World War II. This is a massive oversimplification of a huge historical period in Japan, but alongside U.S. ideals, we also brought our food and culture. So when Japan's economy began taking off in the 50s and 60s, they began taking a huge interest in Western foods, fashions, and cultures. In the 70s, more and more fast food joints began appearing, with Japan's fast food industry expanding a whopping 600%
Holy
in the
shit.
70s and the 80s. Yeah.
Wow.
Insane.
Okay.
So KFC is over in Japan, and in 1974, they realized that Japan is lacking in Christmas traditions. It didn't matter to them that less than 1% of the population in Japan was Christian.
I was going to say.
Yeah, it's not a really big thing over there. But they still wanted to have Christmas. Mm-hmm. The most capitalist, joyful, holiday of the year. We just got to make sure that they are engaging with it in a way that we want them to.
It's very important.
So the story goes that Takeshi Okawara, the manager of the first KFC in Japan, dreamed up the idea after overhearing a couple of foreigners in his store talk about how they missed having turkey for Christmas. Okawara hoped a Christmas dinner of fried chicken could be a fine substitute. So he began marketing his party barrel as a way to celebrate the holiday.
Oh, hell yeah. Very good marketing strategy.
Yeah, exactly. So in Japan, this became known as Kurisumasu Niwa Kentucky, or Kentucky for Christmas. And the trend took off quickly. A typical KFC Christmas ad from the 1970s or 80s would likely have showcased a family enjoying a luscious feast of golden fried chicken and the song My Old Kentucky Home in the background.
Oh my God.
But for anybody who grew up in America, you immediately knew that's not a Christmas carol.
No! That's so funny.
But
and it's not a super well-known song anymore.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but it worked.
Yeah.
This linked KFC to not just Christmas, but also to luxury. And it doesn't hurt that KFC, like fried chicken, is pretty similar to some other dishes that are really common in Japan in terms of the flavor profile. Mm-hmm. Like tradition of also sharing a big party barrel or fried chicken, coleslaw, and cakes also fits neatly into Japanese dining culture. Being able to share food is an important social practice in Japan, so a bucket of fried chicken both tastes familiar and fulfills this desire to eat together, says Ted Bester, a professor of social anthropology at Harvard University who has studied Japanese food and culture for the last 50 years.
Wow, damn.
Right? This is another sign of globalism, where consumer rituals spread to other countries and often get translated in different ways, says Jonas Roca, associate professor of marketing at Lyon Business School in France. He has studied the KFC Christmas in Japan as a model promotions campaign. A Japanese citizen who was interviewed for a BBC article named Ryohi Ando, he said that he's still planning to get KFC for his kids this year, but he goes to a bakery for their Christmas cake. On Christmas night, the family will gather around the KFC bucket just as he did it as a child, and just as his children would do for another generation. He says, it's kind of a symbol of family reunion. It's not about the chicken, it's about getting the family together, and then there just happens to be fried chicken as part of it.
Incredible!
It's super cute. I also have a couple of pictures if you want to see.
I would love
One
to.
is, they have Colonel Sanders, and he's like outside. Look at Colonel Sanders in his little Santa outfit.
And the line of people.
Yes. And it's the traditional.
It looks really good.
It looks super yummy.
I had like a 3 p.m. lunch, so I'm just now like, don't eat some KFC.
Have you not eaten dinner?
Not really. But I had sushi for lunch and it was big.
I understand.
Should we order some KFC?
It kind of fucks with it. We just like start the full episode just nomming.
Like, honestly, I'll think about it. So, the company I worked for previously, I'm in the gaming industry. Company I worked for previously was a Korean company. Got to know a lot of Korean.
I spilled margarita all on myself.
You're so drunk. I've always said, like, you need to calm down. You drink too much.
It's still on me.
Sorry, you.
I'm good. Ignore me.
How far did it get down your neck?
You want to find out?
Oh no, but
Okay,
thank you.
you're
Maybe
welcome.
next time.
Remember when we would go hang out with Felicia, and she'd always have limes.
Oh my god, that girl. Like
It was a Navy wife that we knew in New York.
Yes, we go to any like. Back when we used to pregame, Jesus Christ. But like we'd go to someone's apartment, have a couple drinks, and then go out. And everyone would be like, I'll bring this. And she was always like, I'll bring limes.
Thank you, Felicia, for
always limes.
your $2 contribution. I don't think I ever brought anything, though. I just kind of mooched.
Honestly, it was just like, she always had limes. Like, why do you have limes? You don't need them all the time.
She didn't have tequila, just limes.
No, she just had limes. Anyways, yes, so I worked with a lot of Korean people. I gained a bunch of different Korean friends that moved to the US. I still work with one of them. And he talks often about KFC and how, like, that form of fast food is literally fine dining.
Yeah.
Like, you go out, you get a reservation, like, you're sitting at a dinner table, and it's like going to a really nice restaurant, and they serve you fucking KFC.
Like, the idea just cracks me up.
It's so funny.
Because it's, like, one of the worst fast foods that you can get in the US.
Absolutely.
Like, I rank KFC below Popeyes.
Yes, I think Popeyes is much better. I agree with you. I haven't had it in a long time.
Popeyes is pretty bad.
That would be like I'm on a road trip, there's nothing else, like, sure, I'll grab some KFC. Like,
you know what? I say that. There's a KFC, like, right across the highway from me, and we do go there, like, once a month at least.
Oh, you want me to tell you about Cutie Pie Corner?
Yeah.
So, this is an especially special Cutie Pie Corner CPC.
Oh, okay.
Because we got a really awesome listener story that is animal related. So it's going in for Cutie Pie Corner. However, I did pick a topic before that that's a very short one.
Okay.
But it's great. All right. So the title of this.
Okay.
Unexpected toilet visitor.
What does that mean? Is it a crab?
Tiger sticks head through hole in bathroom wall.
Oh my god, I saw that!
Yes!
I saw the video!
It's so good. Okay.
Yes! And, like, the tiger looks like he's having such a good time.
It is such... So,
Can I
this
pet
is
that
a
dog?
huge... Literally, it's a huge Bengal tiger somewhere in India, resident of Varanasi in India's Uttar Pradesh. But yeah, so... Resident got a terrifying scare while using the toilet on November 25th after he got an unexpected visitor, a huge tiger. Bizarre footage captured the big cat casually sticking its head through a hole in the bathroom wall. Despite its fearsome appearance, the animal seemed to be more curious than anything else. But he has, like, the vibes of a little cat, just like a little domestic cat,
real?
just like, what you doing in there? Like, I don't know where he came from. I don't know why there was a giant hole in this bathroom.
Yeah.
Picture, like, the hole is, like, up here in the wall, and he puts his face through and his little feet through, and he's like, what you doing?
It's like...
And this guy, like, wasn't scared enough to record it and everything, but yeah, it just...
It's the exact same vibes as when my little cat Bale comes into the bathroom to watch me pee.
Yes, absolutely. He looked so curious, so cute.
Oh, it's adorable.
Not there for aggression.
No.
I mean, again,
Purely
I don't know why
vibes.
the tiger was there in the first place.
Dude,
so good.
Bale has figured out that he can slip his little paw under the door. So I have video from literally this morning where he's like pawing around.
I love
like,
that.
Dude, stop.
Oh, but that's so funny.
There's that. And then if Casey's peeing in the toilet,
Uh-huh.
he goes in between Casey's legs and like puts his little paw on the toilet to look inside. I'm like, dude,
God.
you're gonna get peed on. Like, knock it off.
I've told you how my dogs get peed on by each other.
Yes.
So I have 3 dogs, 1 female, 2 males. One of the males lifts his leg. The female also lifts her leg. She has figured out to like lift her whole butt. They're all small dogs, like 20 pounds and under. Lift her whole butt and like she can get up on the corner of things.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'll be walking her and the beagle dog Copper together. Copper will go to smell something. Baby goes to smell it. And as Copper is still smelling it, she turns around and is like, I'm gonna pee on that. Copper's still like facing ground, so he gets a head full of piss.
He likes it.
He loves her so much, so yeah, that checks out. All right.
Okay, so tell me about this listener email, Cutie Pie Corner.
Email from one of my favorite listeners, Krista. Hello, Krista.
Hi, Krista.
All right. Hey, longtime animal lover and subscriber to Keeping It Weird here. Haley's Thanksgiving turkey trauma, Rip Tom. Parentheses Rip Tom, reminded me of an animal-related trauma my mom still likes to bring up from time to time. Disclaimer, this is not holiday-related, but funny and dark nonetheless, and I just wanted to share it.
Thank you.
Yes.
We love funny and or dark things.
Absolutely, and if you got an
Send
animal
it.
in there, we want it.
The animal, not the story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Send the animal to
Dead
us, please.
or alive.
Yeah, she'll take the dead. Yeah,
I'd like taxidermied. Yeah.
Back in elementary school, my mom and I volunteered at the local Humane Society. In fact, we were there so often, we received certificates for the amount of time we spent caring for the animals there. Given the hundreds of hours spent socializing the new kitties, training and walking pups, and providing food, water, and treats to everyone, we developed a pretty solid friendship with the staff. The manager of the location, we'll call him Dave, often brought his nephew, 13 or so, along to help as well.
Mm-hmm.
One day, while said nephew was there, Dave told him to take care of the bones. Ever the overachiever, I jumped up and excitedly volunteered to help him. Not wanting to waste time, I raced after him into the back. I didn't immediately see him, so I grabbed the milk bones from the shelf and started filling the dog's treat cups myself. After making it down the first row of kennels, I realized I was manning this task solo. Mind you, the treat cups were hung quite high on the kennel doors, and I, being 8 and a generally tiny person, confirmed Krista is very
She's
short.
like 4'11". Yeah.
Took longer than it should have given. I needed to jump each time I placed the bones in a cup. That's when I realized something wasn't quite right.
Oh no.
Despite the nagging voice in my 8-year-old brain, I kept going. Those pups deserve to have their treat cups overflowing, and I would not let them down.
Bless her.
3 rows of kennels and 2 boxes of milk bones later. Every dog had been sufficiently stocked and tended to. I walked back to the main office to realize the nephew still wasn't back.
Okay.
What a slacker.
What was he doing?
Or so I thought, until the adults in the room asked me how it went. I knew something was wrong at that point, because how poorly can distributing treats to dogs go? The embarrassment of knowing I'd missed something was in full force. Attempting to restrain my panic while feeling my face go red and whole body get hot with shame.
Oh no.
I explained I didn't know where nephew went, but I went ahead and took care of the milk bones. I proudly told them each dog had been given bones and attention.
Aww.
The adults just stood there for a second, and then everyone busted out laughing. I'm talking tears rolling down their face, can't breathe, fits of laughter that lasted forever.
Oh my god, and you're standing there as a kid, and you know you've done something that's like not right.
And you just want to be an adult so bad. So in parentheses, she writes, note, this is a 100% accurate retelling. It is certainly not hyperbolic trauma dump of an 8-year-old first major shame spiral.
Oh my god.
After finally reining themselves in and realizing I was not laughing with them, Dave informed me that he asked his nephew to take care of the bones in the crematorium.
Oh.
He was cleaning out the remains of cremated dogs while I was giving the living ones milk bones.
Oh.
That was the day I realized the Humane Society had a crematorium and taking care of the bones meant real bones, not treats.
Okay, really quick. Sorry, this is like super morbid. When I found out that like the cremated remains, the cremains of my cat, wasn't like necessarily all of my cat,
Yeah.
I got kind of sad.
It's
I would have taken the
sad.
bones.
I know. To be even more morbid, I used to work at a vet in college, and there was a freezer.
Yeah.
And I would help like move them, and we would have a truck come like once a week and take them, and they were bagged separately and like identified and everything. So you'd like to think that when they go there, they actually are doing the right thing. It's just when you don't have any eyes on it, you're kind of like,
yeah, I trust that like they do. Generally, I do. Ironically, and this is probably like a little fucked up, I almost feel like they probably treat the cremains of animals better than like some funeral homes treat the bodies of humans. There are some horrific stories about funeral homes. Did you ever hear about the one in, I think it was Phoenix, Arizona, where it was selling body parts?
No.
Yeah, don't look too much into it. Maybe I'll do an episode on that one day.
Holy shit.
But it's wild, but thank you, Krista, for sending that in.
Yes.
That's a really sweet story.
She ends it with, please enjoy my trauma, Krista.
We always do.
Yes, we love your trauma. Send us your trauma.
Any of your like weird childhood like traumatic stories.
Absolutely. We'll read them. Yeah, we love the childhood stories. Those are such good ones.
As it is right now, basically any listener email that we get, if it's relevant to the mini or the full, we're gonna read it.
We're gonna read it.
Oh yeah.
So I do want to close this out with one more silly childhood story that's related to Christmas a little bit. So when I was younger, as like a fun little holiday tradition, and we had a lot of animals. Like we would at any point in time, there was at least 5 animals in our house between cats and dogs and like a gerbil or something. So my mom would go to Hobby Lobby and she would buy felt, and we would make stockings for all of them. It was so fun. You get out the hot glue gun, you're not sewing or anything, like you just glue the pieces together, make them little felt fabric stockings. And so one year we had a new kitten. I named her Annie. We had 2 cats named Annie and Rachel. I named them both.
Oh my god, those are such white girl names. I know. Good lord.
So, I was making Annie's, and I was kind of finishing up with it, and it was either my mom or her partner Carmen, I can't remember. They looked over, and they were like, "Why does Annie have a menorah on her stocking?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "There's a menorah on that stocking," and I was like, I'm like 9. I was like, "Isn't that just a Christmas candle?"
Oh my god.
I didn't know that menorahs were Jewish. I probably didn't even know what Judaism was.
Oh, goodness.
So I genuinely just thought it was a Christmas candle, like an Advent candle. So I had cut out, like, candle by candle in the felt, glued it on there. And so she was like, "Is Annie Jewish?"
Annie the Jewish cat.
Literally.
Annie the Jewish
cat. So I decided unknowingly that our cat Annie was Jewish.
Did she keep the stocking?
Oh yeah, that was her stocking until she died.
So sweet. Aww.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite Christmas tradition that you guys would do? Was that it or?
A pretty basic one. Well, oh no, I guess there are 2. So the basic one was we would open one present on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
But we would always go to hibachi on Christmas Eve after Christmas. So it would be like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
After Christmas. After church.
Yeah.
Because that was back when we went to church and I believed in God and I hadn't unveiled my trauma yet. But yeah, so we get out of church, go straight over to hibachi in fucking Flower Mound, Texas, where Asian food is definitely not authentic or good, but we thought it was the shit. And it was a lot of fun, yeah. What about you?
We'd always open up a gift on Christmas Eve too. We always opened up jammies, and my mom would always go through and get everybody like matching pajamas.
Oh, so like you guys knew they were jammies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we always knew.
That's cute.
And she still does it. Like I literally got an Amazon package. I opened it up early. I'm sorry, Mom, I didn't know. And it was jammies for this year.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So she got like matching jammies for me and Casey, and they're gonna match with them.
That's sweet.
We do that, and then every year, the day after Thanksgiving, we put up the Christmas tree.
Yep.
And we have these special ornaments that were gifted to us by my mama pop-up, which were my great-grandma and great-grandpa from my stepdad's side of the family.
Okay.
And it's just, they're the last ornaments that go on. And there's one for me, my little brother Austin, and then my little sister Kaylee.
Oh, that's really sweet. I love
sweet.
that. I feel like that's kind of a thing. Like, we had ornaments that were passed down, like very fragile, like 1950s type ornaments.
We have my great-grandma, I think it was great-grandma Loretta's, like 1950s, like it's cardboard and felt angel. That's our tree topper.
Ours were usually like crystal. Like,
Oh.
like you had them in like a special
Oh, y'all
box
had
and everything.
No, we ain't got no money like that.
I mean, we were not like rich, but like it would be one, you know, or something like that.
Speaking of
so
Christmas,
we are gonna close out this episode by opening each other's Christmas presents.
I hope you like it. I don't know. Do you want to open yours first?
Yeah, I'll open mine first.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm sorry the bag is so big. I didn't realize how little it was. But I hope you like it. I saw it and I was like, honestly, if Harmony doesn't like it, I'm going to take it back because I really like it. I think it's super cute.
It's always smart to buy a present that if someone doesn't like it, you can just have it yourself.
Yeah.
Case in point, before I knew your version of The Nightmare Before Christmas, I bought you a Nightmare Before Christmas sweater and you're like, I'm not going to wear this. And so it's mine now.
I know. I felt so bad.
All right, like, Christmas ASMR.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so cute! Oh my god. I don't know if we'll be able to zoom in and see it. Oh yes, please. That's so cool, Haley. I love that. As you can see, I have this like collection of like tattoo type wall paraphernalia. This will go perfect. Thank you so much.
I know. And I thought, because like I was like, well, I didn't want to get anything too big because you like have so much space taken up already.
Yeah, it's starting to be where like I just need little things.
So I figured something really small you could work in like basically anywhere.
Yeah, I gotta figure out because I don't want it to be hidden. I want like this is a good one. And
it's
look at its stupid little face. It kind of reminds me of Miko a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
I'm glad you like it.
Yay! Thank you. All right, so I'm a bad person, and I did get Haley just one present, but then unfortunately I went out and I found another one on accident. So I think you should open this one first.
Open this one first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This was the one that I found, and I was like, okay, I can't not get this for Haley. And then the other one is the original one.
Is it a giant isopod?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No.
I would, if you did that, I would probably start sobbing.
Yeah, I know you would.
Oh,
I would love to have gotten that for you, but
they wanted so much money for that thing.
It was over $1,000.
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
It's very small in there. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. I felt really mean doing that. I'm really sorry.
Honestly, it hurt my feelings.
Oh my god, it's so wrapped. Oh my god, that's so
Isn't it pretty?
Oh, it's a claw clip, but it's a Luna moth.
Yes, I just thought it was so... Are you gonna put it?
Yes! Oh my god, it's green. It's gonna match my hair. And we're just gonna like do a little... Oh my god, my hair. How is my hair so tangled?
I kind of wish I had that problem. I don't have enough hair for it to be tangled.
No, but you like your short hair, don't you?
It's not that it's short. I just don't have very much hair. Hopefully it's like, yeah.
That's so cute.
So this artist, I'll have to post her stuff, but she had like sticks of butter.
Oh,
and, like,
yes.
bumblebees. Like just so cowboy boots. So many good things.
That's awesome. Thank you.
You're
I love it.
Ah! Now the true test. I want to see if you like this. I really hope you do.
It's a box!
You're welcome!
It's a tomato table lamp! I love tomatoes so much.
Oh my god, this girl loves tomatoes.
Oh, I love a mater. Oh, this is my baby.
Is it too much?
It's perfect.
Okay, good.
It's so good. Thank you so much.
I can't wait to see it lit up. I saw pictures of it lit up and it's so ridiculous.
I literally almost ordered a tomato pop socket today.
Oh my god! You and your tomatoes.
I love them. They're just so good. Such a good umami flavor. Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
You're welcome. Oh my goodness.
Merry Christmas to you guys all too.
Happy holidays to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Have a great holiday. Stay warm. Stay safe.
And most of all, make it weird.
Bye.